What's going on, everyone? We are here for episode 6 of Dynasty.Dispatch. We have a little Thanksgiving special for everyone tonight. Little rundown of our agenda here today. We will be recapping last week's game of the week with some quotes and some statements from the competitors. We will be going into some starts and sits on the week, along with some disappointments on the year, as well as some pleasant surprises that have come to fruition over the season. And then we will wrap it all up with the matchup predictions for this week, as well as the game of the week this week, and then end it all out with the cherry on top with the Bryce Is Right segment for this episode. We actually, Bryce, how do we feel about your take last week?
Okay.
If you want to remind everyone.
Yeah, it kind of goes into the match or the game of the week.
I said Josh
That's
Allen
true.
was going to have less than 20 points, and I was almost scoffed at and laughed at because he had only done that once this year. And I just want to say, he did way worse than predicted. Okay,
Dude, he got shot at.
Butt cheeks. He got
shut out.
You know how people say same their own song goes?
Are you saying Josh Allen saw ghosts?
Well, no, it's just in the pocket. His
he got sacked 9 times.
Will Anderson, Darnell Hunter, Daniel Hunter,
8 times.
Those guys are crazy.
I'm pretty sure he got sacked 8 or 9 times.
In a IDP league, Ross and friends.
Yeah.
And Will Anderson had 55 points in that league, and I benched him. But
how many points did the Houston?
I was just trying to pull that up, but it wouldn't let me pull it up since we don't have defense.
And
16. They had 8 sacks.
Noah and I had a little disagreement in a group chat about what defense to start between the Bears and Jags, only to find out they both score the same amount of points in fantasy.
I know.
That's fine. All right, so we have we'll go through the statements from both Jared and Josh. Josh said, "There's a huge win this week. I'm proud of my boys for grinding it out and getting it done. When Jameis balls out, we ball out. His morale spreads like a wildfire and hypes everyone up. JT is going to have his down weeks, but the team will always have his back to pick up the slack. We look to continue this momentum into next week for a game that will require some grit. And we will get into his matchup here towards the end of the episode."
Jameis.
Did he?
Yeah.
I think it's just, I don't know, he maybe is a morale thing.
Yeah, okay. Morale boost, I guess.
Yeah, he said his morale spreads like a wildfire, which is true. I mean, he's
That's true, dude.
That is fair. That's fair.
Hey, how about that Jameis receiving touchdown,
I was just going to say that. He hit the Heisman on him. That DB's never going to see the end of that for the rest of his life.
No, my favorite was how they were rolling the dice.
Dude, that was so funny. All right, so Jared said, it's tough to get a win when both your QBs shit their pants. Props to Josh for getting the job done and keeping his playoff push alive. Jared doesn't really care about losing, to be honest.
Yeah, he's
on the draft already.
The upset would have been nice.
That was you year one.
It wasn't me year one. I still set competent lineups.
He said He set the best lineup he could.
I guess that's true. I don't know. I still wanted to win. Like I wanted to win the toilet bowl. Don't you remember that?
Well, that was the last game of the season.
I wanted to win every game I played. Because at one point you got all mad that I was quote unquote tanking, and then I rattled off 3 straight wins.
Jeez, Angel only scored 72 points.
Dude,
right, we'll get into our starts and sits for the week. Noah, do you want to pull up our little Thanksgiving themed start and sit graph?
And I want to give a little shout out to our listener of the week, Josh Pemberton.
Listener of the week, is that a new segment we're doing?
Yeah,
thanks for listening. Continue listening, and we appreciate you.
We'll have you on. You and Noah can duke it out.
What?
All right. So for our starts and sits, we have a little hot plate, cold turkey. Little Thanksgiving themed hot plates will be our starts for the week, and then our cold turkeys will be our sits.
Are we going one by one or sharing all 3 each at once?
We can go all out. Well, I don't care.
Let's go one by one so we can talk about each player.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Just who do you got first?
So my first start is a duo. I have the backfield for Pittsburgh. I am starting
Wow.
I'm starting
Okay.
Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell. Kenneth Gainwell is starting to um, grow as far as volume goes and snap share. He's getting a lot of receiving work. Like on third downs, like he's in. Like he is the third down back.
Oh,
So
what
he's
the
getting a
fuck?
lot of receiving work.
He
And I like
is.
the matchup a lot. Um, I don't know how you guys feel about that, but that's
So
my
I don't know if you guys know, but in the Dank League, I actually have Warren and Gainwell, and I'm going to sit them both because they're both projected 12, and I don't know who to start.
They are. I will also, as
Oh,
far as
wait.
matchups go,
Easy
they're
sit.
going against Buffalo in Pittsburgh, and Buffalo is notoriously bad against running backs.
It's almost like a better. Not.
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
if
wait,
it's
no,
better.
this is your start, right?
Yeah, this is my
It's the
start. Let's
Oh,
start.
do
yeah. Why did I
both
think this
back.
was your bench? Yeah, okay.
It's almost like a Seahawks, like Lions type of situation, you know?
Yeah, Jalen Warren's definitely the workhorse, but yeah, I mean when third down, like as far as any long distance like yardage situations, it's Gainwell's in, and he's
Gainwell's been
been.
looking explosive, and like, no, I don't know how you feel about it as an Eagles fan, but he definitely never showed that any type of burst with the Eagles.
Not never ever, but when
And
he would
he got.
come in and show a little bit
Yeah.
of burst. Like he was
Yeah.
a change of pace, but oh jeez, my mic is
Did
just
he
falling
play
over.
with Saquon? Was he?
No, he left.
So he's
Wait.
Was he Swift?
No,
He was with
yeah.
Swift then.
No, yeah, because he just left this year, right?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. So
so.
he was on the Super Bowl team. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Get this right. Last week he out snapped Jalen Warren.
He
No, yeah,
did.
he didn't he have like 30 points last week or something, or was that the week
So
before?
so versus Cincy, he had 30 on a 63% snap share, and then at Chicago this last week 51, and he put up 18 normal PPR
Oh, that's why. I'm like,
or
why are these
18.
in
I
all
don't know if I
caps?
said 15 or 18. But yeah, I'm starting them both if I have them. But yeah, that's my starts. My first start.
My start is Darnell Mooney.
After what he did last week.
Really?
Well, I had a bet that he scored a touchdown last week as well. So I was watching the show The Quarterback, and I don't know if you guys have seen it before, but it follows like certain players. In season 2 follows Kirk Cousins, and I kid you not, every big play it shows is a Darnell Mooney catch. Like,
Dude,
I don't.
he's like, I don't mean he had 16, but he only had three targets.
He only
He
had 3
caught all
targets,
three
but
targets.
he
Okay.
did. I know.
I guess we could
I see
go
more targets
into.
coming.
I have him on one of my benches.
I feel good about Darnell Mooney.
I don't know. The Jets allow the 11th fewest points to wide receivers, and Mooney only had 2 catches for 25 yards until that late fourth quarter touchdown.
He is the
Him
only
and
receiver though.
him and Kirk Cousins
I
have such
don't.
a good
He
repertoire.
he had a decent game against Atlanta because of a garbage touchdown.
Yeah, so real quick, just a quick
Garbage time
question.
He's on
touchdown.
Like
Atlanta.
because Drake London's out,
I
like
meant
who
New Orleans. Sorry.
is Kirk gonna pass it to? Cardell Hodge? Like
Yeah.
it's literally just, and then I mean Kyle Pitts, but Kirk. I mean he didn't. We all thought last year. We think every year with Kyle Pitts, but he didn't. I don't know. How did Kyle Pitts do last game?
Not great, because I remember telling Finn to bench him in Dynasty, and I was right about that for ETN. I think he
Yeah, we
only had
both
like.
did. Yeah, I remember that.
In
He had 5.
fantasy, you gotta
Yeah.
look at trends.
I'd be fine. I honestly like the Mooney start because they have no one. Like he has to. Like that's it. I mean, unless Bijan wants to do his best impression of CMC this week. Like I like the Mooney
Maybe. What the?
Okay, Noah, who's your first one?
Oh yeah, let me pull that up since I was looking at my bench. I have Shakir versus Steelers.
I like that.
He just had a good game against the Texans, who are 10 times better defense.
Yeah.
And Shakir. The Steelers just let up DJ Moore get his best game in like the last 5 weeks. He was literally wide open like half the game. So Shakir coming off a big game against a better defense. I think he'll probably have my Noah's right pick is he'll have 20 plus this week.
Yeah, no, I like that.
My only argument to that is the Bears have a lot better receiving core than the Bills. So I mean, someone has to
A
be open.
lot better.
So,
I don't know.
I mean, there's you
Luther
can look at
Burden
that.
and Doomsday. Who's comparable to them?
They got
So
Brandon
if you
Cooks
look
now.
at it, that's fine. I'd agree, but if you look at it with a different point of view, like you have a lot of mouths to feed in Chicago.
They got two
The
tight ends that
Bills.
are good.
Keon Coleman
Yeah,
is
so do
dealing
the
with something
Bears.
something off the
Okay,
field. They
but
just
the
signed Brandon
Bills actually
Cooks, but
use
like,
theirs. I don't know.
I don't know. I like it. I mean,
No, it's not
Odunze,
bad. I agree.
Odunze and DJ Moore are more hit or
No,
well,
I
Shakira
agree
is
with
pretty
you. I
hit
was
or
just
miss
saying
too, but
why DJ Moore probably was left more open because they had to focus on Odunze and
the
Luther
Steelers
Burden.
have also just let other wide teams. I mean, that's not the first week that's been
They
a
shut
thing.
down Jamar, surprisingly.
Yeah, that one week. Well, that was also after he had 30 catches the first time they played him. So
Yeah.
they obviously schemed for that.
No,
the
it's a
second
good
time.
pick.
yeah. All right, so we'll get into we'll do our first sit then here. Our first cold turkey, slice of cold turkey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have the New York Giants backfield at New England.
That's hilarious.
Tyron Tracy, Devin Singletary. Typically I would probably go matchup dependent with Tyron Tracy. I don't think I would start Devin Singletary regardless unless you're really thin at running back.
Yeah.
But Tyron Tracy, I'm sitting. I'm in New England. At New England, odds are it will be freezing. I don't know what the forecast looks like, but assuming that they're going to be playing from a deficit, I think Jameis is just going to sling it again, and I don't see the running backs doing much unless they get a couple red zone or a couple goal line attempts. But New England's really good against running backs
Turn
as
your
well.
ringer off. Why are we getting this man's getting Snapchat notifications mid podcast?
That wasn't me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting both backs from New York.
Hey, Palpatine.
Well, it's funny that you put your first start as the Pittsburgh running backs, because my first sit is ironically enough Jaylen Warren.
Really?
So because I have them both in Dank.
That is
and
true.
I have Gainwell in a main or in a dynasty league. I'm starting Gainwell with with more confidence than you'd think.
Yeah.
With starting Kenneth Gainwell and Jaylen Warren, I'm benching him in a league where I need to start a running back. So I don't know. He got outsnapped by Kenneth Gainwell. Gainwell's just looked more explosive recently.
No, that's fair. Obviously, if you have to choose, it's a different case.
More often than not.
Yeah. Yeah. My start for both of them was like an either or. Like if you have them, start them, not like start them both. So I'm okay with sitting one of them in that case.
Yeah.
Sure.
But
well, I had Mooney for one of mine, but I won't do that since we already talked about it. I'll go Daniel Jones.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know. He didn't have a great game versus the Chiefs. Well, he did in the first half. They didn't get a first down in the whole fourth quarter or overtime when they blew that lead, by the way.
That's horrendous. I
they had
know
multiple chances to win that game. And Houston's coming off a great game against Buffalo with 8 sacks and also the best defense in the NFL. So I just don't think teams have already schemed up JT and stopping JT and forcing Daniel Jones to do a lot more, and he hasn't been able to. So I don't think he will be able to against the Texans of all teams. So
I full-heartedly agree. He was also one of my sits. What they just did to Josh Allen, that was and
they do that to
no effect. Obviously Daniel Jones is having a career year, but he's nowhere near the level of Josh Allen as far as anything really goes. So
agreed.
I see them shutting him down. Although his the matchups that were his, I was checking just to see if he was a little bit matchup dependent or not. He actually he's done pretty good.
He had a good game against the Broncos
against good defenses. Yeah, so it's not like he's inconsistent. It's just recency bias, you could call it. The Houston defense has just been on fire recently. So.
Yeah, and they still play him twice, which is crazy. And they play the Jags twice, so the Colts could maybe choke division to one of those
Yeah.
teams, which would be crazy.
Yeah. I fully agree with that set. Go for our second start here. Bryce, you wanna start us off on that second start?
Yeah, I got Christian Watson. He's
Okay.
been
Okay.
the Packers leading in first read target
Okay.
the past few weeks. He's playing prime time, Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I
at
feel,
Detroit to be a
I,
dome.
you know, I see him matched up. Well, the Lions play a lot of zone.
I
Christian
mean,
Watson's.
Wandale just cooked them, so I mean,
Yeah, dude, I'm so happy about for
he
Yeah,
carried me in my
I think
league.
Christian
I
Watson
can't
will
tell
be
you how
good.
happy I am.
That's a good one. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I like that a lot. He honestly has led that receiver room. I mean, like Romeo Dobbs a couple weeks ago,
Ever
kind
since
of
that Giants game.
yeah, he like Romeo Dobbs. I mean, like since even like Matthew Golden hasn't done what people thought he was. I mean, I'm
No,
not gonna say I told you so, but I never personally believed in that pick. But that's a conversation for another day. But yeah,
a
I
lot of
think Christian
rookies
Watson
haven't
is good.
had
Yeah,
fantasy value this year, to be
yeah,
honest. Like at least the first rounders are the most
yeah.
hyped up ones.
hmm my next start, I have it. This is if Brian Thomas sits and is out still this week, I'm starting, if you have them, both Parker Washington and Jacoby Myers. Um,
Okay.
if he plays, I still would lean starting them regardless, because assuming he comes back, I would think that he's going to be on a snap limit, um, based off the last couple weeks. But both Parker Washington and Jacoby Myers, I think, uh, if you are lacking at all in the position, are must starts. I mean, Tennessee's terrible against the pass. Um, Jacoby Myers seems to has kind of started to warm up to the offense, at least to the eye. Um, and then Parker Washington is they use him as a gadget player, so he's kind of like their slot. Well,
Might
Brian
go.
Thomas, so yeah.
Yeah, if Trevor Lawrence wasn't addicted to throwing interceptions, their offense would be great. So
Oh, I know. Yeah, I don't understand that, dude. I don't at all. I don't
it's
understand that
it's
offense.
bad.
I don't know
It's
how. I
bad.
mean, like Liam Cohen, like he blessed Tampa, and like it's just I don't know. I don't. I'm so indifferent when it comes to Jacksonville. But yeah, I'm going with
Yeah, I
both
don't
of them.
know. I don't know. It's Lawrence has got to figure it out. My next one is Troy Franklin
I was
versus
I was
Washington.
considering Troy for
As a
mine.
Franklin and a Sutton owner, I'm done with Sutton, and it is Franklin time.
It is.
Sutton has had 12 catches on only 24 targets over the last 4 weeks, and
That's a
Franklin has
terrible
had
catch rate.
19 on 35
Mm-hmm.
with 2 more touchdowns and 80 more yards. So, and
Yeah, he's been dominating that target
Sutton's only
share.
had one game over 52, and Franklin's had 2 over 80. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Washington's also terrible. So I think Bo Nix and I mean Sutton will still have a good game, but I think Franklin,
Yeah.
just that Oregon
Hopefully
connection, and he's Bo's boyfriend.
for his case, Washington keeps it close for a little bit.
Yeah, true.
Um,
Yeah, and then RJ
because Harvey's
Harvey's
gonna
a good
have the
one too.
backfield. Yeah, I thought that was too obvious because
I did
like
too.
he has the
Yeah,
backfield to himself. Like I think he's a must start in any league.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's good. I like Troy a lot. Going on to our second sit. Here I have um, Chicago's backfield, both Swift and Baca.
Oh, me and
I
Bryce were
just
talking about that actually. We
that
were going.
that combination, like it's feeding the hot hand, and you just don't know. Like it, at this point, like it's kind of like if there were two, if it was like the high end of the stick when it comes to duo running backs committees, it's like Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell are up here, and then it's like DeAndre Swift and the non guy.
What the?
I think I think they're like the worst, a worse version of that duo. Personally, just as far as I think the team, like I think Chicago's better than Pittsburgh, but just there's
They
so many
definitely are.
mouths
They
to
just
feed in
beat them.
Chicago. I don't.
They
Yeah,
would have
I
won. The
just
Pittsburgh
and
would have won with
this
Rodgers.
week specifically as
No.
well. They're going against Denver,
They would have.
or not Denver. I'm tripping.
Eagles.
The Eagles. Sorry, Philly. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. And I don't like that at all.
No, especially after them losing to Dallas.
Well, I
Yeah.
feel
They're
good
not.
about Monangai at least getting a touchdown over. Like he can at least
Yeah,
save
but
his
I
day
don't
with a
like I
touchdown.
don't like betting on that. Like you just have to hope and pray that someone gets a touchdown if you're starting.
Yeah.
And I don't
I mean,
like
he's
that.
the goal line back. That's just why I'd feel more confident
Yeah, no,
in
that's
him
fair.
than Swift.
fair.
But Swift
Yeah.
is definitely a sit in my head.
For
My
sure.
first-
I'm
my
saying him in
second-
every league I have him in.
My second sit is Jackson Dart.
Ooh.
Is he playing this week?
He might.
Well, he had a good week of practice last week, and the doctors kept him out with precaution, so
Didn't
looking
have
like
a
he'll
set
play
day.
this week. I don't like the idea of starting him first time in a few weeks. Playing.
In New England as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a green matchup in fantasy, but I don't trust it. Feels like a trap.
Well, I mean, New England's I don't know. New England's blown up.
I'm more so when
yards.
I refer to New England, I'm more referring to the atmosphere, like
Yeah,
Gillette Stadium and
Yeah,
possible
yeah.
snow. Like it's like
That's good in MetLife too.
it's like Lambeau in that case as well. Like it's just I kind of rope them in the same.
That's true.
It's just hard to play there.
and on primetime too, as a rookie. Come on, man. It's like easy.
So with the third start, I know we talked about it, Bryce.
Whoa. I got
you're right. You're right.
Whoa.
I apologize. I digress.
I know what you're trying to skip me. You know who I have on this list, don't you?
Do I? I don't
Is
think
it Javante?
No.
Go ahead.
We are sitting Brock Purdy this week.
Jeez.
I'm not even being biased. I don't think he's gonna have a good bounce back game against the Browns of all teams.
Oh man, that was horrendous.
If it was anyone else but the Browns, I wouldn't be saying this. The Browns, Myles Garrett is an absolute freak right now. He's gonna sack him at least twice. I just don't see it. I just don't see him having a good bounce back game.
I
honestly think
by at least twice. They're gonna chip him with Kittle, and Kittle's the best blocking tight end in the league.
Dude,
Myles Garrett has 18 sacks in 11 games.
Yeah, I don't think he'll get.
I think he'll get George Kittle once or twice.
He's not only gonna break the record. If they play him all 18 or 17, he's gonna shatter the record.
No, he's
gonna push 30.
He's not
he's going to push 30.
Maybe that'll be my Bryce's. Maybe that. Okay, well, thanks for giving me him. We'll see that at the end of the episode.
I understand if you can. Now, this is obviously like if we're talking PPR, Superflex, whatever it might be. If you can afford to sit Brock Purdy, I would agree, honestly.
Well, yeah. This is like a redraft or something.
Yeah.
The Browns have also allowed the third fewest points to quarterbacks, so keep that in mind. 49ers O-line hasn't been great.
Every start he's had except for that last one.
I know. And it's tough to have a good bounce back game against the best D-line in the NFL, probably.
It's not bounce back when you're normally good. It's
a bounce back when you just shit the bed, though.
It's going back to your normal occurrences.
Dude, 3 picks. I didn't even look at it.
Cleveland, too. It's at Cleveland. If it was a home game, sure. It's at Cleveland.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I don't care if it's on the road or at home. I don't think that makes a difference.
It does.
Yes, it does.
Well, how
there was literally 1 year where Cleveland sucked. The Joe Flacco year, we took him to the Super Bowl. Weren't they like insane at home and then not like terrible on the road, or vice versa?
I remember. I don't remember exactly what. Yeah, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's a fair sit.
Home and away matters extremely. So I don't know what.
Yes, it does.
No, I'm saying this week with Brock Purdy.
Listen, man, I'm starting.
It goes into matchups. Home and away in matchups, that goes into factor. It does
crowd,
matter.
Atmosphere, elevation, everything.
Yeah, the Browns are gonna have a crazy.
The Browns
atmosphere.
are hot. They just upset the Raiders. They're underdogs.
Hey man, hey.
They're under. Shador's the first
They would have won with
First-
Dylan Gabriel.
First rookie quarterback to win in his first start since 1980 or something like that.
I think people are. We
for the Browns.
talk about
for the
that.
Browns, not
His
obviously.
I think
first
people-
touchdown was a screen that
Hey.
went 50 yards. Anyone could have threw that. Like, I like Shador. I want him to succeed.
Listen, man, he has a command of that offense.
He threw a dinky little
Yeah.
pass that Josh Palafox could have
I
threw.
know. I don't know why they were underdogs versus the Raiders. They're
Emeka
terrible.
Buka could have
Yeah.
thrown that.
All right, so on to the third start. Bryce, I think I didn't switch it. Like, I would still start this guy, but the one we talked about, you can take him if you want to talk about him. I have some.
Oh, no, it's fine. I already have mine.
Okay. So John Mechie
Well,
versus Atlanta.
He can just be extra credit, I guess.
That's fine. So John Mechie versus Atlanta. Tyrod Taylor. It seems like John Mechie's his go-to. I don't. Let me hold up.
Can I spell that? Oh, geez,
Versus
I keep
Atlanta,
punching
so
this.
it should be a fairly competitive game. Atlanta's not doing too hot right now, so it should be competitive. And I think if they are forced to throw, I think, especially this past week, it seemed like John Mechie was his go-to. So I like to start there. And Atlanta isn't particularly strong against receivers either.
I actually
So I
like
like
both
to
the
start.
Jet receivers to start. 80 missiles.
Mitchell.
He's been getting a ton of targets. He's been getting targets.
He has. He actually had a good game last week.
It just hasn't been dropping.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he has. He's
John
13
Mechie,
in the
I
last.
feel stronger about.
13 in the last 2 weeks. It's not bad. Yeah. All right. What about what are you guys rocking?
Oh, I thought he had
start.
more than 2 catches, but he still had 85 yards. Oh, and not 85 yards, 85%.
My start is Iovash. You know, he had a
from
fine
Cincinnati?
week last week. What?
Say, who was it again?
Iovash.
Oh, okay, from Cincinnati.
You know, he had a fine week last
I
week
don't know how
without
to
Jamar
spell
Chase.
his name.
It's like
What?
IOS.
Yeah, IOSIVAS. He had a fine week last week without Jamar Chase, and I'm predicting him to have about the same stat line, but with a touchdown this week without T. Higgins. So I think he'll be at about 16 to 20 points this week.
He's getting a good snap share. Yeah, he's got the snaps. We'll see if.
And T. Higgins is already out, so.
Yeah, so he'll be the de facto too for sure.
Yeah. Against a not very
Oh, he is
good
already?
secondary. Yeah.
Mm. I like
You
that.
didn't know T. Higgins was announced out?
Huh?
So you didn't know T. Higgins was out?
I didn't see that today, really. I haven't paid attention or anything, right, to news yet. I saw he had a concussion, right?
Yeah.
For my last one, I have Mark Andrews. I think Hunter Henry just cooked.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's so funny?
No, because I'm looking at him right now on my screen. It was funny because I was looking at me and Josh's.
Oh, okay.
lineups.
I was like, what?
It's really funny that you said Mark Andrews because
Okay.
I'm looking at his page
The
pull up right
Bengals.
now.
Bryce is laughing because he hates Lamar, but
No,
the Bengals.
I would go explain why, and then I'll explain why.
Okay, well, Hunter Henry just had 7-11 and a tud on the Bengals defense.
Hunter Henry.
Loveland has
went nuclear.
had his breakout game against the Bengals defense. The Bengals are terrible at guarding tight ends. I'm pretty sure. Let me go get stat. The worst team in the league at covering the tight ends, actually. So I think if all games from you to bet on Mark Andrews being the person you draft him to be, this is the week.
I need Josh to not see this until after.
In my head, I picture this being the likely game.
I guess.
There's no way, dude.
I don't know.
Hold on.
Well, like as in he gets the touchdown. Like I can
Yeah,
picture
I
it
know
in my
what
head.
you're saying. Yeah.
I can picture him leaking out and being open. You know.
Maybe, yeah, I guess. But Mark Andrews also he's had a good 4-game stretch, except for last week. So I'll pull it up. But I mean, 17, 11, 17, and then last week he had 2. But that's because
he's been doing fine.
Lamar. We'll get into that later as one of my things. But Lamar hasn't been good at all the last 3 to 4 weeks. So.
Yeah.
So are we on to the last sit?
Yes.
Okay, Noah, you can start.
Yeah.
Here we go. My last sit. Let me pull my thing. Jordan Addison. JJ
So a little bit
McCarthy
of hatred behind that.
Terrible. The Seahawks defense is gonna bounce back against.
JJ McCarthy's not playing this week.
Well, then actually,
Max
my
Brosmer,
opinion,
dude.
My opinion might change then.
Max Brosmer.
You might not want to bench Jordan Addison then if Nine's not playing. So.
Yeah, dude,
Max Brosmer. Is Max Brosmer gonna get him the
rock? Jordan Addison has 5 catches, 55 yards, and a touchdown over the last 3 games. He does have 19 targets, so the targets is there, but he hasn't done anything. And I don't think.
Yeah, that I 100% agree with you. If McCarthy was the one point, I just have no idea if Max Brosmer is gonna. Out. I have no clue if Max Brosmer is gonna play.
It could be, it could be different then since his targets is there. I didn't know that.
He should be horrible, so you should still be good. But
oh wait, I have a quick blind resume for you guys. Okay. Quarterback A. This is through the first 6 games of their NFL career.
Okay.
Quarterback A, 929 yards, 6 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Quarterback B, 1,051 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
Okay.
Do you guys have any idea who those 2 could be?
Okay, what are they recent?
One
draftees?
is who we're talking about right now, and the other one is someone in our lifetime.
One's JJ McCarthy.
Who started out really slow. So
McCarthy's
one's JJ.
the one with 6 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions.
Picks. Is one like
the other Eli Manning? Is Jamarcus Russell.
Oh my goodness!
So that was on the part of my Take podcast. I'm like, I gotta say.
Yeah, that's funny. Wow.
So, and he also has 20 sacks compared to Jamarcus Russell's 16.
Yeah.
And a 57 pass rating to a 76.
Well, that's good, yeah.
With Kevin O'Connell, too, who has made every quarterback look good.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, man, the cock is blessed. A lot of quarterbacks, but apparently not JJ.
My last sit is to tail off Noah. I'm going to sit Jawan Jennings. He's actually been pretty solid the past few weeks. And most people have him as like a must start, but I can't start him against the Browns.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna either.
I'm sitting him in Dynasty this week. I don't like it. He really isn't Purdy's first read most of the time. And with the pressure that he's going to be facing from that D line, I don't care for it at all. So yeah, I completely agree. Juwan Jennings.
Who's your last bench?
My last bench is Colston Loveland. That Philly matchup is quite the tall order for tight ends in general, and I don't think that Chicago is going to be able to feed all the mouths on the offense, and I think Colston Loveland's going to suffer because of it. They're really good. Philly's really good against tight ends. I don't expect too much. I mean, he's getting 4 or 5 receptions per game the last 4 or 5 games. But like I said, Philly's fantastic against tight ends, and I just don't like the matchup. But so yeah, I'm gonna be sitting.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the Eagles defense kind of sold last week.
Looks like Josiah thinks the Bears are going to lose.
I also
fading the Bears.
I didn't say that, but
it's
if I
be
was
really
betting
close
on the game,
you have the Bear running backs and Colston Loveland in your sits. What do you mean?
that doesn't mean Caleb can't make some magic, man.
You have 3 out of his 6 offensive pieces.
Yeah, and his 2 most lethal offensive pieces are receivers. So what's your point?
Doomsday's been butt the past month?
He did fine last week, right?
Did he? No, I don't. I mean,
Did
I
he not?
really don't
Maybe
think
not.
so.
Who?
What
Or Doomsday.
Doomsday?
No, he didn't do. I don't think he did.
Yeah,
I think he
Am I
did
tripping?
6.
Who has him?
Yeah.
Finn,
Doomsday's
right?
not been good. Yeah, he's only been really good against bad teams.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
wide receiver
Giants,
18.
Baltimore. And that was before Baltimore was good. Good.
Yeah,
He started out the season good and then fell
did.
off.
But look at those matchups.
Had
Those
his
are
2 games.
greens. Is Philly still? Philly's a green matchup. So
Yeah, because of last week.
I mean, Pickens absolutely cooked them.
Dude,
can you win in the first quarter? No.
No. Can you
Can
win
you
in the
win in
second
the
quarter?
second quarter? No.
Dude,
Can you win in the third quarter? No. But can you win in the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
Ruby was
Damn.
playing that over and over and over again in bed, and I was just scrolling on my phone. And she was doing a TikTok audio trying to get me to react, and I just wouldn't do anything. I didn't know that's what she was doing. I was just so mad. I was just doom scrolling
Just wait till the
instead of giving her a reaction.
good, better, best edits on Saturday.
Oh boy.
All right, so we'll go ahead and get into our biggest disappointments and surprises, our sleeper sides, and burnt turkey. We'll have a few players here. I don't know how many you guys want to do. I have a few.
Yeah, I
that
have
we
a
can
few
do.
too, just in case we have the
Yeah.
same amount. So I'm gonna do 2 to 3.
That's fine. Okay, so my first, we'll go disappoint for our sleeper side. We'll go surprises first, and then we'll kind of teeter totter like we did last with the start sits. You kind of graced over it a little bit when we first started talking about starts, but Wando Robinson is my pleasant surprise. I'm a little biased because he was one of my last picks in our startup, and his success coming to fruition is it puts a smile on my face. It truly does. I love seeing it. It does help that Malik went down. Injuries always suck, but it opens the door for other weapons in fantasy. And Wandale is a really solid receiver, and he's plays in the slot most of the time, so he's right there. He's a good safety blanket. And when you have Jameis Winston throwing you the football, it helps a lot.
He's I also had him on my list. He's the Jerry Jeudy of last year. Remember Jeudy was top 5 in receiving and just went on that insane run with Jameis.
Yeah.
You're just getting blessed by Jameis playing football, which is a great sight to see. Bryce?
I got Travis Etienne.
Oh, nice.
You know,
I had that one too.
People counted this guy out.
I traded him away.
He's only really had two. He's really only had 2 games. He scored under 10 this year. And can you guess the 2 teams?
Texans and Denver.
No, it was the Seahawks and the Rams. So besides that,
that's 2 good other D-lines. Maybe they haven't. Oh no, they played the Texans once.
Since week 8, he hasn't scored less than 15 points. So I love that. I don't know how someone can fade this guy. It's
consistent.
Tuen did carry him last week nearly, but it's okay. We still live on. We still ride.
Yeah, I like that.
Mine. Let's scroll down. I have Jake Ferguson.
That's good.
What do you mean?
So that's good.
He was tight end 25 last year, and
he was
ADP 128 to be tight end 2.
Yeah, good pick.
So, I mean, he's just finally getting blessed with a good offensive.
People just forget. I mean, even when Dalton Schultz, Dalton Schultz was when he was in Dallas, Dak loves tight end. He loves his tight ends.
To get tight end 2 in the 10th or 11th round is amazing.
Yeah.
And Tucker Kraft was also, I was going to put him up there. He was also drafted pretty late.
Yeah.
But no, Dak does love his tight ends, because of Schultz and stuff. So I have Ferguson in a couple leagues, and I definitely benefited
Yeah.
from the ADP.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good pick. I like that. So for my first disappointment, I have Xavier Worthy. The addition or the return of Rashee Rice didn't help. But even before Rashee Rice, like really underwhelming for Patrick Mahomes, wide receiver one. Now, granted, the scheme and the type of player he is doesn't help his case because I think we talked a little bit about it. One of the first episodes is a very specific skill set, and it's not one where you can really force feed him as a wide receiver one, and I think that didn't help. I think a lot of people took what he did to finish the season last year and ran with it, which he did do fantastic. Like he was putting up 20 a game the last 3 games of the year before he got hurt, and yeah, I think he's just been disappointing this year.
Yeah, I agree. I traded for him and needed him to do good and regret it. But that is true. His value was last year definitely inflated.
The way he finished last year, his ADP skyrocketed. Yeah, the Super Bowl, like finishing the regular season.
Time, but
yeah.
46 was the real score.
Who do you got, Bryce, for your first disappointment
of the season?
Yeah.
First disappointment of the season. I have to say Sam Laporta.
Seriously, really?
Well, just seeing the dude get injured. Well, because you got to look at it from my perspective. I had him and he was doing fine, and then he went down with what was back spasms for a few days, and then went down with the surgery. Now he's out for the year.
Yeah.
So I guess that's just more me being salty with my burnt turkey.
A little salty burnt turkey.
But I am.
He was pretty inconsistent even before he got injured.
I'm pretty sure his ADP was pretty high too.
Oh, it was. It was like
that's kind of what I just based mine off of was ADP, and
I think it was like high fourth, early fourth, late third, give or take, if I'm not mistaken, something like that in PPR. Could be wrong, something around there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm okay with that. Looking at how he's done, he's pretty inconsistent.
3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the 4th drafted tight end, typically 47 ADP.
Hopefully, he was, The offense, low-key, honestly, the Detroit's offense the first few weeks kind of was slow, and then it started picking back up and got back to normal. I think it was just an adjustment after Ben Johnson's exodus. But yeah, no, I like that disappointment. I hadn't thought about that actually, but it's a good one.
To stay on the tight end topic, I will go with Evan Ingram.
He's horrible. Man.
Yeah. And I was one of the biggest. Sean Payton love his tight ends.
Dude,
Bo Nix is going to break out. Again, well, not break out. I mean, he already kind of broke out. But Bo Nix is going to have a breakout year with a good tight end now and good offense. But ADP was also 76. So, I mean, what is that?
Yeah, it was low. 12 was 5, 6.
6? He's tying 30 right now.
Yeah.
Well, 32 catches, 260 yards, and 1 tutty. So, hot garbage.
Yeah. And it's not even like it's not even like he's competing for targets like Adam Trautman, Lucas Kroll, on. No one, like they're just, I don't know. It's just Nick's just isn't feeding his tight ends, I guess. I haven't watched too much Denver film, but
I haven't either. Besides the Broncos game where they came back and beat Philly.
Yeah, no, it's a good one. For the second pleasant surprise, I have the Dak Pickens combo. Now, coming from a Dallas fan, I foresaw, like, I just expected this. One, Pickens is incredibly talented, and he was going uh, through hell in Pittsburgh. You can talk about the type of person he is as far as, drama wise, diva, whatever it might be, but he's a hell of a player. And I think when you give a player like that a top 10 quarterback in the league in Dak, like, you've seen what Dak has done with CD in the past. Like, you could honestly argue Pickens is the wide receiver one right now
I
in
would say
Dallas.
so for sure,
Like,
especially with CD's
it's
drop
just,
problem right now.
yeah. And CD, and then also CD missing a few games as well with that ankle, did wonders to the chemistry for Pickens and Dak. Like, it's fantastic, and I love to watch it. And it's
And
honestly must see
CD and his
football in my
chemistry is
opinion.
still good too. So
No, it is too. It's not even like, yeah. It's just Pickens
is
is just
crazy.
that dude.
It's
Like,
kind of concerning for
he's just
as an
that
Eagles
dude.
fan.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my second surprise.
My
But-
second sleeper side is one of the best running backs in the league. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Same team, Mr. Javonte Williams.
Oh,
That's
you
a good
took
one.
that one and ETN from me. My list is gonna be gone.
He's an incredible back. He hasn't
Yeah.
scored a touchdown in 3 weeks. Honestly, I think this is a good opportunity to place a bet on him to score a touchdown this week.
Dude,
It's been a long time since he
did
scored.
not believe in and that backfield in general. I did not believe. I like the Jalen Blue draft pick, and I thought that he was honestly going to end up the running back one by the end of the year, but I was very mistaken. But Javonte breaking out is fantastic. See it.
Yeah, to piggyback off of that, he's averaging 4.95 yards per carry, which is the best of his career too. And he hasn't averaged
I was
more
high
than
on him before the
4.3
season.
since 2022, which is crazy. And he has
Workhorse,
8
baby.
touchdowns right now too, which I think is
Probably top
the most too, I
5.
believe. And I can't remember. Yeah, that's the most touchdowns he's had in a season too. The most he's ever had is 4. So definitely, I didn't think he'd be that good either. I kind of was hoping Blue would break out, but
Yeah.
he's been great.
He's
Besides
been
that
good,
Cardinals
man.
game.
Yeah.
So
It's a good one. All right. Since you got your one of your picks stolen, Noah, what
I
do
had
you got for it?
just in case I wrote down like 5 or 6 just to say because I had a couple stolen. So we're all right for now.
All right.
I'm gonna go with the GOAT Drake May.
He was one of mine. You're stealing mine now.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay.
Bad. ADP 130 for QB2. He's at almost 3,200 passing yards with 21 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. And the running, I mean, he's at 300 yards rushing and only 2 touchdowns, but he'll probably pass his career high, which is at 400, I think, 400 something. So it's not terrible. And Diggs and Henry, and finally, they just need to start building more and getting them more weapons and stuff, and he'll break out. But MVP conversations with Diggs and Matt Collins and Booty. So, yeah. For everyone who drafted him is, I mean, yeah, I'm lucky for him in Dynasty, but redraft, obviously, getting him that late.
QB2, so 100%.
Okay, my second burnt turkey is arguably the biggest bust of the season. Same team. I'm going Dallas Cowboys. Mr. CeeDee Lamb. Currently, wide receiver 31. Well, as in he was wide receiver 5. I mean, there's so many other options I'd rather have there.
Yeah.
Like, granted he was hurt, but I'm also counting that into effect. 3 weeks? Or 4 weeks, I guess, if you're counting Chicago.
Yeah, because if we're going off redraft, then you kind of got to factor in injuries.
Yeah.
How many touchdowns do you think he has this year, Noah?
3?
2.
He should have 3 because he dropped 1.
Yeah, that saved my game against Finn. Bless up. I was freaking out when he dropped that.
Freaking ridiculous, dude. I don't know what's his problem right now.
He's got butterfingers right now, man. I mean, he's still putting up 17 a game, 16, 17 a game, but like that's not. I mean, you expect upwards.
I almost put him on mine, to be honest.
upwards to like 25.
Like you're
as a league.
telling me, like for example, Thomas who drafted CeeDee
ADP,
Lamb.
yeah, ADP
Thomas who drafted
6.
CeeDee Lamb at 105 wouldn't have rather
He's
have
wide receiver
Christian
31.
McCaffrey at 105.
Yeah, no, yeah, hindsight for sure, absolutely.
Or St. Brown or Puka or, I mean, I guess he
Drake
would have
May,
went
Drake May.
Neighbors or Brian Thomas.
Yeah.
Okay, who do you got next, Josiah?
I have Bill.
Oh, yeah, I was
That's
going
what
to
I
have
was-
him, but
Krosky
I
Merritt.
figured you were going to have him.
Dude, I went all in. I got him my $100 Yahoo League redraft
I think
PPR.
space so far away.
Had him. I think I took him in the 8th. I was high, man. It's just so disappointing. I mean, Washington's not good, and like when Jane Daniels getting injured, it doesn't help because they're always coming from behind. So like, you can't really feed him the way you want to. He had that 1 week where he put up like 27. I can't remember who it was against.
I think it was the Chargers.
Let's see.
That's funny that you said. That's funny
at
that you
LA and SoFi, and everyone freaked out. It was on a 47% snap share. He's here, he's arrived. Wrong, and I thought so too, and it broke my heart. It's been a slow burn, real slow.
Yeah.
And each week is a twist of the knife in my back.
I can't wait till we get to
For that
the
8th
third
round pick in that,
the third burnt
that
turkey,
redraft.
because I'd argue my third one is a bigger rookie bust in fantasy. Yeah, we'll see.
Really?
I think I know who
And
you're
then who
thinking
is
of.
your second, Noah?
I don't know
Put
where
it
to
in the
put
middle.
this freaking turkey, man. It's getting in the way. My second one. Sorry, I was stressing him out about where to put this freaking turkey. I'm gonna do. I got a couple on here. Why can I hear myself? Oh no. I'm gonna do
What?
Lamar. Let's do Lamar. Just because I was
Okay.
talking about him
Yeah,
earlier.
sure.
With Mark Andrews. What do you mean? What?
Yeah, no, I agree.
ADP 22 for
He
QB
was,
19.
in some leagues, he was the first QB taken.
Thomas took him what in this? I mean, obviously he's a Ravens fan, but he was
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he's been
average
horrible the last
average
couple
drafted
weeks.
in the second round. Over the last 4 or 3 games, one
He only has
touchdown, 2
one rushing
receptions,
touchdown on the
and
year.
237 passing yards. Or not 237 passing yards. Yeah, only one rushing touchdown in the year. He has
It was the first
barely
week in the
400
the
yards
first
the
week
last
too.
3 games.
He hasn't had a rushing
No
touchdown
games
since
over
week
200
1.
passing yards the last 3 games. Either
Jeez.
176, 193, and 153.
Yeah, that's his only one of the year. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
so if you're
QB
drafting
19, I mean,
Lamar in the second
Oh,
round,
yeah,
you're
good
not
take.
getting the
Good
Lamar you
take.
thought you were getting,
Nope.
obviously. So that is some burnt turkey.
Okay.
sweetie.
Who's your last?
Yeah. All right, Bryce. What are we
No,
looking
Noah
at
goes
for
first.
another
Noah goes first.
your last sleeper side? No. All right, Noah, you go first.
I just went.
The Bryce has spoken.
I'll go. Well,
You
no,
go.
you go, because what if you take mine?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's fine. Well,
All
you
right.
took mine. Actually, I got one. Devontae Adams.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
Has been cooking, and it helps that Stafford's putting up an MVP season. I don't think. I mean, obviously, people expected Devontae to do well, be serviceable, but I mean, wide receiver 6, like come on. He's been going crazy, and so I don't. And oh man, where was he taken in redraft?
Oh, and pull it up. You gotta like go to the draft results.
Like probably somewhere in the 4th, I think.
I don't know. I guess I did that in a 10-man league that I'm in. That I have him in. He saved my year.
Somewhere, I would assume somewhere in the 4th, 5th area. But I mean, if you're picking at pick 48 to 60, and you're getting the wide receiver 6, like that's a steal. I mean, you could call that the gem of the draft.
44. So yeah, what is
end
that?
of the 3rd.
Yeah.
But
yeah. He's also. I mean, you gotta scroll way down. Like he's like the 15th, 20th wide receiver taken in the draft.
Yeah. But he's been putting up numbers,
Yeah, that's a
which
good one.
is crazy that not only Stafford, what is Puka right now, actually?
3,
3
4.
wide receivers, 3 and 6, man. I love Stafford.
And Puka missed a game
I love
too,
watching him play football.
or 2 games. They missed 2 or 1.
Yeah.
Fun fact: Devontae Adams has the most 1-yard touchdowns in NFL history.
Yeah,
He
that's the
passed
goal
Jimmy.
line.
He
So
passed Jimmy Graham the other
for
day for
my
15.
for
That
my
does not
last
surprise me.
sleeper side, I'm going Christian McCaffrey. I feel as though you gotta applaud and highlight
I love that.
Christian McCaffrey anytime he goes a whole season healthy, and this is one of those times. He only has one finish this year, not RB1 rank. So I feel like
Dude, I want you guys hold up. So
I don't know. I
I'll
feel
let you
like
finish. Go ahead. That's my bad. Okay,
and
go.
obviously that bad game was
Apologize.
against Houston. So like, look, the red. I'll read the red matchups. Seattle, he had 23. Jacksonville, he had 26. Rams, he had 27, and Rams, he had 17. And then he has no more red matchups for the rest of the fantasy season. So like, he does have a bye week, so that's ass. But like, besides that, it's to say his hardest matchup left is this week. So if he doesn't, I mean, dude, he's the best player in fantasy. And you could say, you can go, Josiah. What are you saying?
Sorry. So I'm looking at his when he's healthy, right? So he outside of his rookie year, he was running back 10 his rookie year. After that, the 5 seasons he's been healthy, he has finished, and then albeit he's won this year. Has not finished lower than second RB2. Every season that he's been fully healthy, he has not
Jeez.
finished below RB2. He was RB2 2018, 1 and 19, was injured 20 and 21, 2 and 22, 1 and 23, injured
So
last
good.
year and 1 now. You get an RB2, the
He just
RB2
gets
or up if he's
spammed
healthy. You
too,
just have
so
to
that
gamble
doesn't
on
help.
whether or not he's gonna be healthy or not. Yeah, it's incredible.
He's literally their whole offense right now. Yeah, since
Like,
Kittle
I'm
was
loving
out,
it.
and then
I'm
Kittle
absolutely
and
week
loving it.
Jennings
3,
are
he had
back now,
15
but for a
targets.
while
There's
he
no
was literally
reason
their
how
whole offense.
our running back should have 15 targets.
I'm pretty sure this week I played him too, which
Yeah, it
of
was when
course,
we played.
I mean, he didn't have a touchdown.
it's
It just was like
ridiculous.
he had a normal week. He only
He didn't have a touchdown. He had 2 touchdowns basically in
no, that
PPR
was his
points.
minimum nearly.
Yeah, no, he's
It's ridiculous.
all right.
For my last one, I have
Good one.
Michael Pittman.
Good boy.
It's a good one, actually.
Good boy. Here, let me see if I can show this so I don't have to name off every single wide receiver.
Yeah.
Can you guys see my phone here? Or no? It won't focus, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna scroll down. Keep scrolling.
Yeah, go ahead, keep going.
This is all wide receivers, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, keep going. Keep going. Oh, there he is. Right there.
Yeah.
There he is. At 117 ADP. And he's wide receiver 10. Which is insane. Daniel Jones.
Him and Danny Dimes, man.
Yeah, Shane Steichen, I miss you. Please come back. He did have last week he only had 27 yards. Not great. But he still had 13, and then the week before that he also only had 3. So, but 3 straight 20-point games before that, and only 2 other games below 10, but 15 plus all year besides those couple games. He's been pretty reliable, and for the value that you got him at, I mean, you have a wide receiver 2 for 1 year late to mid-round picks where someone like me was taking Caleb Johnson or Terry McLaurin.
Speaking of Caleb Johnson, that's my third burnt turkey. I feel like he is, and he was drafted way higher than Bill Crosby-Merritt.
That's a good one.
And people drafted him higher than Bill Crosby. I don't know, man. He's behind. we were talking about how
That is true.
must starts. Josiah had Pittsburgh running backs, and if you were to tell me, if I were to spawn in this conversation in my subconscious from the draft, and I heard him say Pittsburgh running backs, I would assume Warren and Caleb Johnson. But it's not Warren and Caleb Johnson, huh? It's
No.
Warren and Gainwell. He's getting outsnapped and outplayed by Kenneth Gainwell. It's like, and he was drafted so high. It's like ridiculous. So he has to be in the burnt turkey. Has to be.
Yeah.
That is a good one, actually. I kind of
Yeah.
forgot. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
I just said I didn't take him.
It was a great one.
Ever since he let that ball, what was that, the Seattle game, where he just let the ball sit in the end zone on the kickoff?
Yeah.
He hasn't seen the field really much since then.
Yeah, they're like, this guy's not playing.
But he wasn't even
for
seeing
us.
the field much before then either, because
No,
Nick
he was
traded
running
for
back
him.
4 in training camp. So.
Yeah, Nick traded for him at our rookie draft, hoping he would help his running back room, and Dobbins did more than Caleb Johnson did, and no one would have thought. I thought Dobbins was going to suck this year.
Yeah, I did too. I mean, he got hurt, so
he was having a great year though before he got hurt, but
he was having a solid year
he's just cursed with injuries, which is sad.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with AJ Brown for my last. Wide receiver 29 of the year. It looks to be trending up, albeit
That's fair.
played Dallas, so the 25 that he scored in normal PPR, I don't think would come as quite a surprise because Dallas's pass defense is atrocious. But I mean, you're drafting him probably the 6th, 7th receiver off the board, late second, mid second, and you're getting a wide receiver 29. I mean, it's just
ADP 20.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really could have foreseen this.
He was wide receiver 20 last year, but he did miss, I think, 3 games.
I think he was dealing with a little bit of injuries.
But I can't. I mean, I had a feeling that once we lost our coordinator, we would suck again, just because that's how it was when Shane Steichen left. But
yeah,
I mean, last game, he had 10 targets, 8 catches for 100 yards against Dallas and a touchdown. So it was there. Yeah. They just I don't know what happened in the second half.
Yeah. They were forced in the first minute, yeah.
It's on the upward, but he's definitely sold a lot of people's seasons for sure.
Okay, who do you guys got?
A lot of games. For sure.
Who's the last one?
My last one. Oh man, I can pick a couple here. Yep. Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Oh, okay. You got Bryce started going to robot, so I thought I lagged out again or glitched out. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Terry McLaurin, even though I hate that I drafted him in Dame so much, just because I've never really. He's like a respectable player and stuff, but I've never been the biggest fantasy fan of him ever taken him. And of course, this is the one year where I take him.
Yeah.
I knew once he got overpaid, he was overrated after last year. I mean, I get he had a good year with Jane Daniels, but I fell for it again. ADP 42 for wide receiver 98. I mean, I ended up flipping him for Worthy, who sucks, but still, he sucks. He sucks less than is at least playing. So he has 13 catches for 200 yards and a touchdown on the year in week 13. So 12 games played, 11 games played. Just terrible. After sitting out and begging for money, I don't.
And who's your third one, Josiah?
Yeah, it's crazy to me.
I don't. It was AJ Brown.
That's right.
Just hasn't written it down.
That was a good one.
I was forgetting who it was.
Yeah, I know. I have space too. I was like,
I can spell.
I had him until I thought of Caleb Johnson.
That about I think wraps up our sleeper sides and burnt turkey. And then what were our started sits?
I'll go back to that. Yeah, download that.
We can we'll keep those on record to see what we can review those next episode and see how we did.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, got our hot plates and cold turkey. The starts and sits.
I might just. Yeah, these are starts and sits. I might just move this to the same graphic. To be honest, this graphic's 10 times better.
Yeah, a little more organized.
I'll do that later.
All right,
Yeah,
so we can
I'll try
move
to do that.
on to our matchup predictions on the week.
Oh, yeah, game of the week
Okay,
and
so what's the
our
first
Bryce
matchup
is
we got?
right.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
we
is
got
game of the week
first
this week?
matchup is
We can.
first matchup is Noah and
Me versus Nick.
yeah,
We'll just get that
I got
over the
Noah.
way. It's
Noah
gonna be
is projected a whopping 180.
180 after
And then
dropping
let's
at
do
108.
113.
There's a lot of butt kickings.
Yeah,
There's a lot of butt kickings
I
this
think
week.
it's gonna be a massacre.
Yeah, it'll probably be it'll probably be a murder scene for a
Jared,
couple
Yeah,
of these.
Jared's gonna win by a lot. Yeah, so Josh is
Super
in
Bowl.
his what, 5th or 4th game of the week?
Yeah,
This is
We'll
episode
do this
6,
game. We'll
right?
do games that week
Yes.
last.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wipe
Yeah,
the
that's
floor with
fine.
Angel.
Me, Jared. You're gonna wipe
Yeah, you
4.
guys will have
Finn
pretty easy
and
matchups.
Thomas'
Okay.
game
Jared will
might
win
be close,
his.
actually.
Thomas
You
could
never
pull
know.
the upset. Finn's on a slippery slope, man.
I don't know. Singletary and Trevor Lawrence, but
I got
Pickens
Thomas.
could go crazy.
Yeah. I probably would still go Finn here.
Okay.
You're actually going Finn.
Right.
Show your face, Bryce. Look
You
the audience in the
okay,
eyes when you say
Finn's
that.
Come
gonna
on,
lose.
Dingleberry.
But that's not my Bryce is right.
He's not.
I'm telling you, Finn's gonna lose.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Then we got Sean
I think
and
it'll be
Skylar.
close. I think. Jeez, I keep hitting his mic. I'm losing my mind. We'll see. I think it'll be
Yeah.
close, but
I think it'll be close.
I like Finn's matchups a little bit better.
Yeah.
And he just has bigger names. K. Dotton he's been coming on, but Jaden Higgins and Zay, I don't know. He's got 80 Mitchell at his super flex.
Oh yeah, man. That's a start for Bryce was talking about that, man.
It is, yeah, but at
start
super
both
flex,
him
I
and
don't know.
But for Sean and
Sean will
Skylar, I think
win.
we can go Sean here. Josh Jacobs.
Eddie Mitchell was one of my hot starts though. So like, or
Who?
like, 80 Mitchell.
Start?
Having him in there isn't even that bad.
I don't know, man.
That's what
Sean is starting Kareem Hunt.
I guess it is versus Kirk, so it is. Well, he needs to start Mariota. Well, I guess he's playing Denver's defense.
Dude,
yeah, I don't know. I can see Thomas winning. I can.
Dude, Sean has such a strong his both running backs are really good. He has 3 really solid receivers, and then his other 2 flex spots are Woody Marks is pretty good.
I've been saying Sean's team is dangerous.
Yeah, but his last 2 flex
Woody Marks
spots
coming on has saved his team.
Well, coming on, I mean, look at his last couple weeks.
What about Emmanuel Wilson?
Oh.
6 and 7. I mean,
and then 2. Wait, what'd you say?
Emmanuel Wilson.
Yeah, but
No,
Josh Jacobs is probably
sorry.
coming back. This was a good start. That was a great start last week for sure. But yeah, I'm comfortable still going Sean here.
True.
But
I thought he had a
don't
better
sleep
week
on
versus
Skylar,
Buffalo.
man. Don't
I will
sleep on that.
Skylar. Skylar's one of the bottom feeders in the league.
Whoa.
All right.
I think Bijan could have a 50 piece.
Yeah.
He does
Actually, that's not true because Algier steals the ball from him, so he can't.
Yeah. Yeah, he won't get any goal line touches, sorry.
Yeah.
So we'll go to our matchup of the week that has some pretty heavy implications.
I mean, not necessarily for you more
me
than
and Josh.
This is more of a must-win for you than Josh.
Well, yeah, Josh is lucky he plays Paul next week because if Josh loses out, he will miss the playoffs.
No, he's not. He's going to get in off the points.
Yeah, he can get enough points.
Unless Skylar and or Jared win out. If he loses out, he's 6 and 8. If Jared
but it's the 7th seed is dictated by points, not record.
Who's in?
Yeah. Because he's the 7th seed right now, naturally.
Well, even if
Yeah.
he okay, I mean that's even my point is I'm like saying no, I was right. If he ends 6-8, if he loses out, goes 6-8, and
He'll be the
either
7th seed.
what if Skylar and Jared
He
both win
needs
out?
Sean. Well, he needs Sean to get. He needs Sean to not be the 7th seed. Like Josh will jump whoever's the 7th seed because of points. Doesn't matter if he has the point
Yeah,
lead.
but what I'm saying is Josh would be 9th if he loses out.
But that doesn't
If
matter.
Skylar and Jared, it's not wait, so it's not record at all. It's
No,
just
it's
strictly
points.
points.
Yeah. 7 is strictly points.
Oh, I thought the points were like the tiebreaker if it was.
No, that's how no one made the playoffs last
Remember,
year.
because that's why. Remember, that's the rule we added because of you.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you made it last week or last
Because
year.
instead
this
of
is
adding
more
the
of a
league
must-win
I
median,
thought
for
it
you.
was. Yeah. Okay, you're right. I'm tripping.
so I made
thought
it
it was
at
a
like
tiebreaker
5
thing.
and 7, or not 5 and 7. I made it
Figure
6 and 8
6 and
last
8,
year.
yeah.
Something negative.
Literally,
Yeah.
if Josh loses out,
Yeah, I'm tripping.
It's late. It's a late episode.
Yeah, tired, sleep deprived, man. But me getting Bucky back this week should be getting Bucky back since he'll practice all week. I think is a
I like
fantastic
Bucky.
boost.
I'm just worried, Josiah, on what his usage will look like coming back off this injury on his first game back. You know, I have no idea.
I know. I would love seeing how I just lost and now I'm 1 game behind you. I would love for Josh to win this, but I don't know. JT, I just don't think JT and Danny Dimes will have a good game, but obviously I think AJ Brown, Barkley, and Mahomes will. So can they, and even probably Derrick Henry is probably going to have 20. So
Derrick
can they
Henry's
carry?
elite against Cincy.
So I don't know. Oh, he's not even starting Danny Dimes. He's starting Darnold in a revenge game against Minnesota. So I don't know. I can see Josh winning. I'm gonna pick Josh just because I need him to win.
You need him to win.
But obviously
I'm gonna take Josh
match-
because
by
I
the
feel like
points,
Josh
it's
will
close.
probably win, and I think Josiah's gonna lose next week. Oh wait,
back-to-back game of the week wins for
does
Josh. Right here.
Yeah, I do think Josh is gonna win this week, though. Unironically.
No, that's fair. It's a toss-up for sure. I mean, his boomer bust potential, man. If he booms, he might blow me out of the water if he has a really good week.
Jonathan Taylor
We'll
against
see.
Houston's awesome for you, though.
Yeah. Well, James Cook did have 20 against Houston last week.
I just know Worthy could easily have a breakout against Dallas, though.
He could. That is true.
Yeah. All right, Bryce, you got your
Oh yeah, what's your
got your Bryce Is Right take of the week.
Yeah, my Bryce is right. I guarantee you, Myles Garrett will not have more than 1 sack this week.
more than one?
You said he'll have 2 sacks, and I was like, no way, Jose.
No way, Jose.
Kittle's
Trent Williams is gonna have to follow him all over the place.
Kittle's gonna do great. I'm not worried.
So are you pairing that with he has no more than 1 sack and Brock Purdy puts on a good performance?
Brock Purdy could get shut down, but
okay.
I just
know
know Myles Garrett's not having more than 1 sack.
Okay, we'll come back to that then. That's a good one, actually.
And the Bengals are gonna win.
I cannot find them. The Bengals are gonna win. Yeah, right.
Who? I forgot. I already
They play the Ravens on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Joe Burrow's coming back.
I said that a couple weeks ago that he was coming back for Thanksgiving, and I said I don't know.
Lamar's been horrible this year.
Myles Garrett hasn't had. Oh wait, no. When I was looking at tackles, I was like, he hasn't had less than 1 sack all year. What the hell? Okay, yeah. I mean, it's possible.
I don't know. We'll go ahead and come back
we'll
to that
see.
one. That's with that brought the.
He's on a
involves
historic
Brock Purdy, man. That's quite a hot topic here at this podcast.
I was so excited.
One of the best quarterbacks.
Yeah, you were probably licking your chops when you saw.
I'm not even gonna go. I knew we had a short episode, so I wasn't gonna go into our short and sweet. But I took my victory lap.
This 49ers fan wants Purdy, and I don't know if I can do it because I have honor, but he wants Purdy for Dart
You
straight
have
up.
honor.
Oh.
I would do that in a heartbeat.
I know you would. Thanks.
Yeah, we know you would.
Yeah.
Why would you not? You've
Is
been
it
complaining about
'cause
Dable
Purdy-
getting fired and saying that once
Purdy's-
the Giants
yeah,
get
well,
a
I
good
have Dart in
OC,
another
that
league.
offense has so much
But
potential.
Purdy's
So why would
already
you
in a
not
great
want that?
offense
But he
and
Yeah,
scheme for
I
his whole
guess.
career. Purdy's 25, right? 26?
25?
Yeah, something like that. But he's had what 2 elbow injuries already?
Okay,
story arm?
and so did Peyton Manning.
No, I don't think he had elbow.
He had a neck issue.
Yeah, he had a neck issue with the
I'd rather have a elbow issue than a neck issue.
All right. Anyways, that about wraps up what we have for today. I think we can go ahead and wrap it up there.
Yeah,
It's
it's almost midnight, dude.
Hopefully you
I got
guys
work in
route
the
up
morning.
Brandon in the Turkey Bowl.
You're not coming to the Turkey Bowl?
You gotta come watch, Bryce.
Come on, Bryce. You gotta at least show up and ref.
Well,
That's why I got
it's been a
cleats
great
and gloves
episode,
today.
viewers. You guys have any last words?
No, I mean,
Happy
I'm
Thanksgiving.
good. Have you?
I'm ready to wake
Live
up
it
on
up.
Black Friday and watch the Eagles win by 30.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready to watch the Eagles be up by 14 to 17 points all the way up
ready to
until the
watch
fourth
Dallas
quarter.
beat both the teams in the Super Bowl last year back-to-back weeks.
The Bears are going to
that's what
storm
I'm
back. The Bears are going to have the ball and then either lose or win on the last drive.
Yeah, the Pope can't save them this week.
Okay, we'll see.
They can't.
Hit us up on the socials. Give the TikTok, Instagram.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And
We'll see you guys
thanks,
next
Josh
week.
Pemberton, for watching.
Watcher
of the week.
yeah, shout out
Viewer
Josh
of the week. Shout out Viewer of the week, Josh Pemberton.
Apparently we're doing that now.
Keep listening, Josh. Thank you. All right. See you guys.